I'm just gonna end it after you say I like Creed more than the Doors, and then just put a tombstone with R.I.P. Jason.
Okay.
Jason has been fired. We apologize. The views and opinions expressed by Jason are not reflective of those on this channel.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Listography, day 3 of Alice in Chains week. So we ranked the records. We gave you the top 10 songs. And for anyone new here, Thursdays we take the band in question and come up with either a list to do or some sort of discussion based on that band. For Alice in Chains, we are going to talk about bands that are influenced by other bands. And can you hold them accountable for influencing a lot of crap, even if they themselves are great?
Yeah, obviously Godsmack, not really a big Godsmack guy. Well, I am not a Godsmack guy. Let's not have someone edit that out of context. I am not. But yeah, this is something that gets under my skin because a lot of people that I talk to are too cool for Pearl Jam and stuff. And as soon as you say like, oh yeah, I'm a big Pearl Jam fan, love them, they immediately go like, it's like, no. That's not what he sounds like. Every song doesn't have the even flow, like rhythm to it. It's not fair. It's not fair to Alice in Chains. Like anytime I need serenity comes on the radio or whatever that Godsmack song is, people are like, oh yeah, I hate this. I hate Alice in Chains. I hate that whole style of music. It's like, no, that is not the same thing. It is not fair to these bands, especially with grunge. I feel like that gets just hit the most because it just gets lumped in with like Creed and stuff people don't like just because that vocal style. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, do I hold them accountable? No, I think it's ridiculous to hold bands that were great and influence a lot. I mean, every great band is going to influence somebody, especially when it's like a semi-new genre. So no, I don't hold Alice in Chains responsible for Godsmack naming their band after the song Godsmack or anything like that.
I definitely don't think you can hold bands responsible for what comes after them. Obviously, they have no control over that, but you can hold a band like Alice in Chains responsible for later stooping to the same level as the bands they influenced. So, yeah, I can hold them accountable for that.
Wow, you just really hate. I'm calling Jerry and just telling him how much you hate him. Jerry, if you're watching, come on the show. We'll have a Jerry Springer moment.
He's got a new record coming out pretty soon, so we'll review it and we'll have him on to talk about it.
Kind of have a little bit of the same thing. Just this discussion really is just about the ignorance of some music fans, like people thinking because Elliott Smith has solo acoustic sad syndrome that's the same as like Dashboard Confessional and like all of like the later like singer-songwriter emo things. I've heard people like throw Conor Oberst and Bright Eyes into that category, and it's like, no, just because the haircut is kind of the same and he's playing acoustic guitar and he's not happy, it's not the same thing. You get it too with Johnny Rzeznik and Goo Goo Dolls and the Replacements, but you know, people are like, yeah, no, Johnny Rzeznik, Paul Westerberg, not the thing.
Now, do you hold? So a band like Alice in Chains that we like, or at least some of us, even Jason a little bit, that's one thing. Well, what about a band that you don't like? Do you call them out? Like, say, rap metal, do we blame Red Hot Chili Peppers for that kind of thing? Like, I feel like if you don't like a band, you're definitely going to blame them and curse their name whenever, you know, some crummy rap metal song comes on. Are you going to go back and say, damn you, Red Hot Chili Peppers?
I blame Red Hot Chili Peppers for everything that I don't like.
I like some Red Hot Chili Peppers stuff. I used to not like any of it. Yeah, I don't blame Red Hot Chili Peppers for that. I don't think you can blame, I mean, obviously you don't blame Zeppelin for Greta Van Fleet. But yeah, I think maybe not holding them accountable, but I feel like too many people over time just lump in the same stuff. Like maybe these people that loved Alice in Chains and Pearl Jam at first, but then as soon as like the decade turned and they heard Creed and Godsmack and Slipknot and all that, they just can't differentiate.
Well, I mean, seems like there's always like that one band that has like the touch point that sets things off. Like System of a Down did kind of with new metal, and Green Day with pop punk, and like Kanye West with all this emo rap and some kind of SoundCloud rap stuff. Like you can kind of trace it all back to like one moment or one album, but I mean, it can't be the artist's fault. Like they had a popular album, they had something that sort of set off a chain reaction. You know, people like Linkin Park, when they first came out, it was kind of like, okay, this is new and interesting. And then a week later, there was 800 Linkin Park clones. And it's probably the music studios themselves who hear this kind of stuff and like, okay, we need a Linkin Park here at Interplay or whatever kind of, you know, Interscope. I don't know what the record companies are called, but you know, it's just like as soon as one thing becomes popular, everyone's trying to replicate that same thing. And that's always what's going to be annoying to music fans and like music aficionados like ourselves and all the lovely commenters on this channel.
So do we each want to take a stab and throw out the band name of the band we think is responsible for the most bad music?
I think Joe nailed it. I think Green Day, like I hate all the pop punk stuff, and they didn't have to go that route. And it's like, I feel like it's not just something they discovered, like artistically. I feel like when they got super poppy and abandoned all their punk roots with upset all their early fans, I think they knew that they could do it. I think they knew, like, I can imagine this music existing, this like pop punk kind of thing, and I think it would be huge. And they could have just not done it. They could have just never done it, and we wouldn't have Yellow Card and Blink 182 and Lit and all that stuff. I'll take a little Harvey Danger here and there, but other than that, yeah, Green Day, you set us up for disaster, my friends.
I would say probably Red Hot Chili Peppers is responsible for the most kind of like bad music that I hate, because I don't mind some of that pop punk stuff, because at least it's catchy, but like all the rap metal stuff and all the people who wanted to be Flea and Anthony Kiedis, just so many horrible bands. It's got to be between them and Pearl Jam for me, because, well, I love Pearl Jam. So much of that post-grunge stuff really just came from Eddie Vedder's singing style, and it was all pretty bad. There's a couple of good ones, but like Creed, I know Jason loves Creed. It's his favorite band, but I just don't like him, Jason. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're hearing.
I don't like Creed, for the record. I just like them more than the Doors. I'm with Cram though. It's Green Day. Green Day is the correct answer.
Oh my goodness. I still don't. Yeah, I take the Pearl Jam thing personally. I really do. But I get it. I mean, we also love Pearl Jam, so we're fine. But
okay, so let us know what you think. Are there bands that you blame for a lot of bad music? Who are some of those bands, and do you like those bands, or are they bands that you also dislike? Drop that all down in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and check the description. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and check out our website. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.